Hi everyone, Lisa here from Flosstube Stitching. Hope everyone had a good week. Yeah, nothing too exciting I don't think happened this week. Monday was our Thanksgiving, and so it was a short week already, and then I took Friday off as well, so only a 3-day work week for me. Oh, and we have a visitor already. Sit down. He's just putting his butt right in front. He might be back. Yes, so only a 3-day work week. On Friday I did start a few new things. So yeah, I got lots of stuff to show you. I do have a start and a finish that is a gift for someone that's already been packaged up. So I will show you the pattern, but that's all you'll get to see. What did we do today? Not too much, just our usual running around. I did go for a run this morning with my dog, Sully. He's wandering around down here. So that was good. It is raining right now. It is definitely more of a fall day today. It's calling for rain all day, but it didn't really rain until right now. Yesterday didn't do much of anything. I don't know if I had mentioned last week or not. My son had a scare at school about a raccoon, and nothing happened. There was just a raccoon, and the after-school program handled it well and everything. But now he's like petrified to go outside. So we're working through that, and today we actually, since my husband was home, we went back to the school and walked all around and, tried to show him it was okay and, but I think it'll just take time. Again, nothing happened. It's just, I don't know, it's just blowing it out of proportion. Yeah, so I have a bunch of stuff that I worked on. A lot were for prompts for Enchanted Stitches and School of Magical Stitches. I'm not doing very good at keeping up with actually posting any of that. I don't know why. I just haven't been too motivated to do that, but it's giving me direction to what to work on, so that's good. No haul this week, so that's good. Yeah, okay, so let's get started. So let's do what the prompts were for School of Magical Stitches, I believe. So the one was work on your oldest whip. You can tell this is my oldest whip because it's really packaged in a plastic bag. I don't think I have a cover page to show for this, but it is kitty litter, but it's a dimensions kit. So that's that. So I got a lot done on this. I think it's going to be a ball of yarn. And the needle minder I'm using is actually my cat that passed away in June, her tag. So that was fitting. So yeah, a little bit of more progress on that. I think I started to count my stitches and then I don't think I got back to it. So I didn't quite get enough for the prompt, but still got some good time in it. And I think I'm slating that in for something else for this upcoming week. I think something for like a gift. So that will get a little bit more attention too. Next was work on your newest whip. And my newest whip would be, at that point, would have been Gobble. I might have started 2 things since, but at that point it would have been Gobble. So I got mainly the white done. Now I have miscounted. I should put a note somewhere. I have miscounted, and he's a stitch too wide on the one side. So then I made him a stitch too wide on the other side. So he's just a little bit fatter than he should be. So I just need to keep that in mind when I go to kind of fill them in, because I'm just going to need to alter. I think if I just, I don't know, I just need to alter him a little bit inside his main features, and then because his tail should be fine, just to take into account that he's a little bit fatter. When I realized it, I had done so much on the one side that I was like, whatever, I'll just do the same on the other side. At least he's not lopsided, he's just fat. Now I have a kitten up here with me, so let's see how that goes. Don't touch anything. And then next was to work on a middle, your middle whip. Like, how do you determine what your middle whip is? So I just picked out the next, like, something else. So then I was working on the birth record. So I got that 7 done and then started up here. So I'm so sad that Schitt's Creek, we watched all of it, and now we don't know what to watch. So if you have any suggestions of something similar, you know, something funny, lighthearted that, yeah, makes you happy, typically. This Is Us is starting again, I think, soon. My husband doesn't really like that, though, but so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, if anyone has any new Netflix recommendations, let me know, because I might just start watching Schitt's Creek again. I don't know. I don't know. My hair is not nice today. I don't know. Apparently I did a poor job washing it this morning. So those are for the School of Magical Stitches. I don't think I got to the stitch count needed on any of those, but at least they all got some attention, so that's fine. Then next, I'm just trying to think of what the prompt was for this. Something that will be in a museum, I believe. That's my Fortnite fabric tag. Let me just see if I have a cover page for this. I might not, because it was a freebie. I can show this. So I am going to be doing the Anne Morrison sampler sal through Traditional Stitches. Still waiting on my invoice and it to be shipped, but that's fine. They are completely overwhelmed. I think they had like 1,000 people order the chart, and it ended up being a limited edition with Hands Across the Sea, just because of the sheer number of people that ordered it, and they decided they were only going to do those number of print runs. So that's completely fine. That sale is slated to start December 5th. So with that, I'm in the Facebook group for that. And also, Hands Across the Sea, Nicola, also provided us, like a free chart as well for being part of, the 20, I think it's 25th, maybe 20th, the anniversary of, Traditional Stitches in Calgary, and being a part of that sale and all that good stuff. So this is Heather Jardine. So this sampler. So this is my very first sampler. So again, this was just a freebie that was for anyone that's part of that sale. So anyone that's part of the Anne Morrison sale, in order through Traditional Stitches, that was in the newsletter after you signed up. So this is how far I got. So that's the peacock in the middle, and then I used this for a prompt also for 24 hours of cross stitch for you, and so then I got to the U, just to make my point. This is a piece of 18 count from Fortnite Fabrics, just from the auction. Speaking of that, okay, it starts at 8, so I can't go longer, and then 10 more minutes or so, because I need to see how the auction's doing there. So this is for Fortnite Fabrics, and it's kind of just like lack of a better term, kind of like dirty paper. But that's by no means like an insult to the fabric. Excuse me, sorry. When I get heartburn, sometimes coughing helps to relieve it. So that's what that was about, not COVID. So that is that one. So that was a new start. I'm not going to be able to get that back in there. So let's just get the fabric in there so it is protected. And then I had another new start, which was, what was it for? Stitch on something black or fire. How can I, this maybe, like how can I show this without showing the pattern? So it's this one, October 13th, and that's from the Just Cross Stitch 2020 Halloween magazine. And so I started this on Friday, and so I'm using up that 28 count Irish linen that I got at Michael's that I started Zimmerman coverlet on. So that's a piece of that. Again, I have that in a hoop just to keep it taut enough to be able to see the holes. I did get a magnifier off of Amazon during Amazon Prime. I don't know what brand it is. It's just I don't know what brand it is. But it's upstairs on my side table by my bed. So that seems this I stitched without it though. I had enough lighting that it was fine, but the other piece that I started and finished, I used mainly the magnifier, but that piece you won't see because I already packed it up. So, but yeah, so this is over 1 DMC 310, and yeah, I made some pretty good progress for like an afternoon's worth of work on that. And so yeah, this is on 28 count even weave Irish linen from Michael's tea-dyed. So getting my use out of the rest of that. Trying to get this needle in there. There we go. So yeah, so I don't mind working on that. Yeah. And then so I don't mind working on that. So that was that. Oh, and then, so now we're going to the piece that I have nothing to show for. So then a friend's dog passed away, and I wanted to do something for her. So I did this Lizzie Kate. This is my first Lizzie Kate, I believe, that I've done. I did it on the 28 count even weave as well. And then I did a slight color conversion only to what was in stash. Once the person receives it, I will put I took a picture, but I'm not very good at editing, so I won't be putting the picture in here. But once the person receives it, I'll put the picture on my Instagram with my color conversion as well. Literally, it was just to get the same colors, but different numbers. So stitch that up, and then I made it into a pillow. So that's my second pillow finish. Not great, but it's not terrible. And then I also put like a ribbon on it to make it a hanger, like so it could be hung on a Christmas tree possibly, or whatever. So I stitched that in as well. It was slightly off center and slightly longer than it probably should have been. So I knotted it to kind of make it shorter. And then with the knot, it kind of centered itself out. So again, not perfect, but that stitched up started that Friday late afternoon, Friday night. And then I finished it yesterday stitching. And then I fully finished it today. So I meant to show you, but I already boxed it up and taped it up and stuff, so I'm not getting it back out. So upcoming plans. Oh, and I will count that for like a $5 finish for Stitch from Stash. Yeah. Upcoming plans. Not much that I can think of. Nope. Nothing that comes to mind. I took a look at School of Magical Stitches and Enchanted Stitches, so I think I have my plan for that. Oh, and there's Arlo. You want to say hi? There's Arlo. So he is June, July, August, September, October. So he's 6 months, almost 7 months probably. And so he's pretty long. He's going to be a big cat. Yeah, so no big plans. Hopefully, the invoice will come in for the Ann Morrison sampler, so I can get that paid and it will be shipped out to me. Again, they're just overwhelmed with orders, which is fine. I am still waiting on some stuff from Stitches Central. I did see on their Facebook page that they are open again after the loss of their daughter, so that's good that they're getting kind of back to some sort of normalcy. Again, I completely understand, circumstances behind that. Yeah, I was thinking about signing up for the Country Cottage Needlework the club from Fat Quarter Shop for the monthly, the new monthly series that's coming out, because January looked cute. Then I was looking on their Facebook page and someone asked, is there a Canadian conversion at all, or is it very, very Americanized? The answer was no, it was Americanized, so that helped me decide not to, just because it was going to be probably $150 Canadian just for the initial sign up plus the monthly fee of $12 or so, but it would be more than that Canadian. Without seeing what like July would look like or November, those are the two main months that are different for us, obviously. Without seeing what those look like and how I could convert them, it's probably best just to kind of wait and see. So, but I think it looks really cute, and I was definitely thinking about it. So I was glad I thought about it and looked into it before I signed up. I think that's all I have. So if anyone has any suggestions for new TV shows for me to watch that are similar to Schitt's Creek, I definitely would love to hear about it. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe, and our counts are not as bad as they were last week, so that's good, but still waiting on probably the effects of the Canadian Thanksgiving to take hold soon too. So we did get our flu shot on Friday, which was interesting just because you could sign up through the Shoppers Drug Mart, and either you filled out the form to do it or you got the notification on when they are available. Ours looked like it was there, so I filled out the form, got an email saying come in the next 7 days with this number, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of thought, oh, okay, that means that they'll hold it. I don't know, they didn't say anything different. So then we went Thursday, and they're like, oh, no, we're all out. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we went to another one. They're like, oh, no, we have some, but you need to make an appointment. I'm like, oh, okay. Can I make an appointment? Well, no, not until like the following week, because we don't know. We're all booked up until like next Friday and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And they're like, and you can't make an appointment until then because we don't know what we're going to have for the vaccine. I'm like, okay. So that's fine. And then so Friday night, I was checking around dinner time and noticed our Shoppers Drug Mart had it, which they didn't the night before. So then I called and they're like, yeah, we have it now. I'm like, okay, do I need to make an appointment? They're like, nope. I'm like, okay, we're coming right now. So then my son and I went and we got it, and which was fine. And, we signed in, waited in line, bing, bang, boom, all done. And then my husband was able to get it on his way home from work. So we've done our part in getting the regular flu shot. So hopefully that will help, curve. The idea is to increase the people that get the flu shot this year to help decrease the amount of sick days, obviously, that someone may have to take, especially with the symptoms being the same as COVID, and to limit or reduce the strain on the healthcare system as well. So we've done our due diligence. I've never got it before. My son had never got it before, but he's only 5. My husband said he had got it before, but I don't know when. But my husband's arm was really sore for the last 2 days. I didn't notice anything, and neither did my son. So apparently he's a delicate little flower. So, yeah. So that was the highlight, was getting our flu shots. What an exciting world we live in. So that's all from me, and I hope, try wrapping this up again. Hope everyone has a good week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.